Okay, hello. Good evening, everyone. Right, happy Thursday. Welcome back to our July week 4. Right, this is the last week of July. Okay, wow, we are towards the final, 5 months of the year already. Oh yeah, guys, just a quick reminder, if you miss any class this month, please make sure you request before the end of this week, okay, before Sunday. All right, because after Sunday, I'm not allowed to send you video already. Okay, so please make sure you request before this Sunday. Okay, yes, Ashrina, hello. All right, didn't see you in physical this week. All right, so welcome everyone. Let's continue with our chapter 6 today, shall we? Okay, let's continue with our chapter 6. Hang on, what's wrong with my iPad? Just a moment, my thing got disconnected here. All right, yes, Chenxing, hello. I can see that not everyone is here yet. Guys, just a moment. There's something wrong with my PC here. The thing suddenly got disconnected. Okay, anyway, give me a moment. Right, this thing, my connection here is not very stable because I'm in Puchong today. All right. Oh yeah, speaking of this, guys, we are in this. Last week we learned this National Grid Network, remember? Okay, National Grid Network. So did you know what happened yesterday? Did you guys know what happened yesterday? There was a serious blackout yesterday, remember? Okay, do you know that? So that's I really want to talk about that, okay? Because it's really really interesting. All right, so what happened yesterday was there was a big blackout. Like I was in one of the malls, okay? So the mall went blackout, okay? And then turns out KLCC had a blackout too. Okay, most part of KL had blackout. Okay, you know why? Because something happened in the National Grid Network of Johor. Okay, in Yongping, Johor, one of the main substation, they shorted out something. So it affected part of the National Grid Network. So you see, can you see now how our grid, they are all linked together? Okay, you might say, sir, that's Johor. How is it related to KL? Because like I said, the National Grid Network is linked to every state in the country. So if one state has a problem, it might trigger, you know, the thing to go wrong. Okay, guys, I don't know what's wrong. I can't seem to connect my iPad for now. Just give me a moment with you. Okay, this is getting really annoying. Okay, guys, I want you to go to your notes for now. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, guys, let me reset my connection. Okay, can you give me 5 minutes? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, hello guys. Hope you can see my screen for now. Okay, sorry for the trouble. I don't know what's wrong with the connection. All right. Anyway, guys, as I was saying just now, so yesterday the National Grid Network got interrupted lah. That's why it affected many main subs in, I believe, in KL. All right. So most of the when you have problem with the NGN, if it affects some of the main subs, so a lot of branch subs, they will be affected. So it's like a chain reaction lah. Okay. Anyway, guys, let's go into our electric supply and wiring system at home. All right. I believe I mentioned this last week already. If you are living in a residential area, you are living in, you know, houses that, you know, you don't use a lot of electricity, most likely your house is using single phase wiring. Okay, pendawayan fasa tunggal, single phase, that means there's one wire going into your house. But if your house uses a lot of electricity, or you are running a shop, you are a commercial area or industrial area, then you will be using a 3-phase wiring. Okay, in this case, you have 3 wires going into your house, so they will be much more stable. All right, and of course you pay more lah. Okay, you pay more. So if your house, like I said, if you use like 10 air cons, you have 10 air cons at home, okay, for sure you will need a 3-phase wiring. Okay, easy, so single phase is for low usage, 3-phase is for high usage. All right, very easy. All right, so what are we going to learn today? Okay, let's go into our home. All right, this is what happens in your house. Let's learn this today. So this one, I'm sure you are able to relate to them. All right, so first, let's start from here. Okay, so can you see there's a live wire? Live wire is the wire going into your house. Okay, from the substation. Okay, from the substation, they go to your house. And then neutral wire is the wire going out. Okay, yes, Finny, hello. All right, so it's the wire going out. So red color is the live wire. Blue wire is the neutral wire. So next time, when you change your light bulb at home, when you're trying to wire something, when you see red wire, you know that's the live wire. It's coming in from the substation. And then when you see blue, that's your neutral wire. If you touch blue, you won't die. But if you touch red, this is carrying the voltage. It might shock you to death. Okay, so you know, just be careful. All right, anyway, so coming into your house, okay, I want you to take note here. Can you see this is what we call the main fuse? I'm sure you recognize what is this. You can recognize what is this. This is your TNB meter. All right, do you know what is this? You have this at outside your house. Okay, outside your house, there's the meter there, right? Every month, there will be this TNB fella. They will come to your house. They will look at your meter. They will key it into the machine, and then they will print the electricity bill for you. That's the meter lah. So how much electricity you use, it's everything calculated by this meter. All right. So can you see beside there, there's a black color box. Can you see red wire? Can you see the red wire? The red wire is connected to a box, right? So what is that box? The box is what we call a main fuse. Okay, main fuse. BM is also called fuse, F-I-U-S. So what is a fuse? All right, guys, what is a fuse? Fuse is a safety device. It is a safety device. What does it mean? All right, fuse, inside a fuse, is just a wire. Okay, it's just a wire. And this wire, they are rated a certain current. Okay, let's say this fuse is 10A. 10A. All right, this main fuse is very smart. When 11A flows through it, or bigger, anything that's bigger than 10A, this thing will break. This wire will melt and it will cut off the circuit. So it is like a safety net. So in case your house got struck by lightning, so this thing will break. Okay, so you might say, sir, then wouldn't it be very troublesome? Yes, but to replace this thing, it takes like, I don't know, 20 to 30 bucks for a main fuse, right? But if they don't have this main fuse, if it goes straight to your house, if things go straight to your house, it might spoil all your appliances inside. Your aircon is already 1,000 bucks. So instead of breaking things in your house, why not we put a fuse to protect you? So can you see? This fuse is to protect you. Very seldomly this thing will break one. I've never seen it broken before in my life. Okay, so this thing is just like a, you know, extra protection for you. And then there's your meter. And then coming in, from the meter coming into your house, okay, so let's look at the main fuse first. Okay, so it will break the circuit automatically if excessive flow. Okay, memutuskan lita apabila arus berlebihan. Alright, so anyway, so coming in, okay, from the meter, after the meter, it comes to your house. Coming into your house, you have this thing called a consumer unit or a fuse box, which looks like this. Guys, do you know what is this? Do you know what is this? You have this at home, right? Usually it's near your main entrance, right? If you live in a condo, it's usually near your main entrance. Okay, your house main gate, it's near that. And if you are living in a terrace house, it's usually after your main door. It will be right beside your main door. Some, they will be inside your storeroom. Have you seen this thing before? Have you seen this before? Sometimes when your house got struck by lightning, your house will have no electricity. Then your dad has to go there and switch the thing on. All right. So what is this? What is this consumer unit here? Inside here, it contains all these things called circuit breaker, pemutus litar. Okay, pemutus litar. You might say, sir, this thing will break the circuit again. I thought just now the main fuse already break the circuit. So you see, there's a double protection. There's a double protection. So these circuit breaker, they are also to protect you. And funny enough, in short, we call it CB. Every time I talk about this, I'll laugh, okay? It's called CB, okay? So you have many CBs here, okay? Many CBs here. So for those who don't know, CB is a bad word in Chinese, okay? That means G. Okay, go and ask your Chinese friend, okay? What is a CB? CB is a bad word, okay? And then you have all these tiny CBs called MCBs. Okay, so more funny. Okay, so you have many MCBs here in your house. I have to laugh every time I talk about this. It is so funny. Yes, even worse. Yes. So for those who don't know what a CB is a girl's private part. Okay, it's not a very good word to use in Chinese, in Mandarin. And MCB sounds even worse. It's your mom's CB. Right? We always like to use genital to curse at people. Okay. Anyway, so what are these MCB? Why do we need so many CBs? Okay, why do we need so many CBs? Okay, because different CBs they control different circuit. Let's say one MCB, they will control your lighting circuit. Okay, one MCB will control your water heater. One MCB will control your aircon. Another MCB will control all your wall plug. If you want to know which MCB does what, okay, very easy. Later, you're at home, right? You're at home, you switch on everything. You switch on everything in your house, and then you go to your consumer unit here. One by one, you switch off and see. If you switch this thing off, the living room have no lights. Then you know this thing is to control the living room. If you switch this thing off, there's no water heater. Then this thing is to control water heater. Okay, one by one, you go and test. See what they switch off. Your mom might probably beat your ass, but this is for science, okay? Anyway, so this is your MCBs, okay, all these CBs here. Also, okay, so now can you see? You have two protections protecting you. If you have lightning coming to your house, this main fuse will protect you. These CBs will also protect you. Okay, but sometimes, but most of the time, when there's lightning, this is the thing that jumps, right? Okay, the main switch is the thing that will jump. So your dad will go to that and switch this main switch over again, right? Here's the thing, CBs are better than your fuse. Do you know why? Because this thing can be reusable. You can just switch them on and off. All right, but main fuse, once this thing's melted, you have to replace it. So a bit troublesome, but this is more, easy to control, you can just switch them on and off, as many times as you want. All right, so you have your MCB. We call it our miniature circuit breaker, mini CBs. Okay, mini CB. All right, and then you have this thing called your earth leakage circuit breaker. We call it ELCB. I'm not sure whether you have heard of this thing before. You have these 4 letters on your water heater. Guys, have you played with your water heater before? Do you know there's a button there? Okay, you have the knob to control your temperature, right? Okay, usually we only change that. And then there's a button down there. When you press it, you hear a tap sound, and then there's no more water heater. The water heater power will cut off. Have you played with that thing before? Okay, I don't know about you, I very tangan gatau. I see button, I must press one. I wonder what does this button do. So when you press the thing, you hear a tap sound, then your water supply, your hot water supply will cut off. There's no more water heater. Water still comes out, but it's cold. So that's your ELCB. Okay, I'll explain that later. Okay, I'll explain that later. All right. Anyway, let's look at our pin first. Okay, let me ask you, guys. Let me ask you, we have 2 pins and 3 pins at home, right? Do you still see 2 pins nowadays? Okay, I'm genuinely asking. I'm genuinely asking because at my home, I don't see any 2-pin stuff already. Mostly, most of my stuff also 3-pin one. Phone charger is 3-pin. Laptop charger 3-pin. TV 3-pin. Rice cooker 3-pin. Fridge 3-pin. Oh, your cake mixer. Oh, okay. Oh, it's still 2-pin. Oh, your charger. Fini, what brand are you using? What brand are you using? Why is it still 2-pin? Oh, Xiaomi. Okay, no wonder. Because if I'm not mistaken, Samsung and iPhone, they will give 3-pin one. Okay, so you might say, then sir, what's the difference? Okay, so it's the same thing. Your 2-pin has one live, one neutral. So same as the one in your house lah. One live, one neutral. So same thing here. 3-pin also the same. 3-pin also the same. You see, live and neutral. So what is different about 3-pin? 3-pin has something called an earth wire. You know what is earth wire? This is called Dawai Bumi. What is earth? Earth is the floor, right? It's the ground, right? So why do you need this earth wire? If you still remember last year, when you learned something called lightning conductor, okay, in Mandarin it's called 避雷针. This lightning conductor, they will attract the lightning to hit it, and then this thing will be connected to the ground, and they will let off the extra charge to the ground. You still remember? So this earth wire, if you don't have also never mind one. Okay, don't have also never mind one. You see, 2-pin works just fine. But when you have this 3-pin, it works better. It works better. Why? Because there's a earth wire that you can put extra leakage into the ground. What is leakage? What is leakage? Can you see? There's the leakage. Leakage means there's a extra power leaking out. Low 电. What is leakage? So if you use 2-pin, okay, you might say, sir, if my house everything changed to 2-pin, can? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Why don't they use 2-pin? Because if everything were to use 2-pin, if your appliance like your fridge, your TV, if they got leakage, there's no way to go. Okay, there's nowhere to go. So what will happen? When you touch the appliance, you will get an electric shock. Okay, are you okay with that? Are you okay with that? That means if everything in your house use 2-pin, you touch your phone charger, you will get shocked. You touch your laptop, you get shocked. You touch TV, you get shocked. You touch everything, you get shocked. Yes, electric man. I mean, you won't die, but it's very annoying. Okay, I'm sure sometimes when you remember static last year, I teach about static, I taught about static. When you walk in a mall with your friends, okay, sometimes when your friend touch you, you already feel the static. You're like, oh my god, stop it. Okay, that shock is already so annoying. So you imagine, everything in your house also got electric shock. So if you're okay with that, no problem one. You won't die. You won't die one. It's just that it's very annoying. So this 3-pin plug is to solve this problem. They will take the earth wire, they will take the extra charge, they will link it to the ground, so you don't feel anything. Okay, you won't get shocked. And one more thing, you see, 2-pin is only 2-pin, but 3-pin they have 3 pins and they have a fuse here. Can you see? Another fuse. So you have like a triple protection. You have one fuse in the plug, you have one fuse at your main door, and you have all these CBs protecting you. Okay, so you have 3 protection. I mean, it's not that you won't die getting shocked lah. It's just that the chances are very low because you have all these things protecting you. So that's your 3-pin lah. So that's your 3-pin. As you can see, 13A. 13A. Anything above 13A flows through this thing will break. This thing will melt. Okay, and this thing is cheap. This fuse is what, 50 cents. Okay, this small fuse there is like 50 cents. So rather than breaking this than your appliance law, right? Better than your washing machine breaking. You know, they rather break this lah because it's cheap. All right, so this is your 3-pin. Okay, so this is why, like I said, everything uses 3-pin now. Okay, even when you buy, I don't know about other brands lah, but Samsung and iPhone they are already so expensive. Of course, they give you 3-pin lah. Okay, hey, now Samsung and iPhone, they don't even give you charger anymore. You have to buy the extra charger. Okay, so you spend like 100 something on the charger. If they give you 2-pin, you're like, walao so cheapskate meh. This kind of money also want to cut meh. So now charger, they will give you 3 pin already, right? And this 2 pin, I don't know about you, this is really annoying to use. Because if you want to plug this to the wall, you have to open that 3rd pin first. Do you know that thing? Okay, let me ask you, you want to plug this thing to the wall, how do you open the hole? What do you use? Okay, I use my keys because I don't care. Okay, because for those who don't understand what I'm talking about, okay, this is your wall plug. You have to plug into this hole first before these two will open. So what do you use to open this hole? Some they say scissors, some they use nail clipper, whatever lah. You have to put something here to open these two, which is really annoying. Okay, so this is why I hate 2 pins. I really hate 2 pins. But sometimes they give me no problem, no choice but 3 pin is still the best. All right. So anyway, this is your fuse This is your fuse. Remember, always use the fuse that is. Or you got buy some. You mean the plastic thing the plastic adapter, right? I hate using that thing one. Okay, because when you want to use it, you cannot find it one. It's usually like this one. When you don't need it, it's everywhere. Okay, anyway, so please use the fuse that is closest to your operating current. Okay, what does it mean? Right, for example, if your kettle uses 11.34 M, okay, 11.34 A, you should use a 13A fuse. Okay, because it's closer. So try not to use something, okay, don't use lower, because if you use lower fuse, that will be very stupid already. If you use a 10A fuse, your kettle uses 11. So when 11 flows through your kettle, okay, this thing will break lah. So what's the point? Right, so this thing will break. So there's no point. So you will choose something higher but close. Okay, higher but close. Imagine if your phone charger is 2A, your phone charger is 2A, they put a 13A fuse inside. That's also very stupid. Because let's say 5A flows through your charger baka already lor. Your charger on fire already, but the fuse still won't break because it's not above 13. The fuse is thinking, this is fine, no problem. So try not to pick something so far away. You should pick something close. The closer they are, the better you are protected. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say, Okay, easy, so this is your earth wire lah. So they will, if there's an electric leakage, it will go to the earth wire. Okay, so you won't get shocked lah. So anyway, this is what ELCB is about, guys. You must just now I explain what is your MCB already, right? All this MCB already. Like I said, different MCB they control different circuit in your house. Okay, but what about this ELCB? This ELCB they will control the earth circuit. Okay, they will control the earth wire. If there's too much current going to the earth wire, this ELCB will break. Okay, this ELCB will break. All right, so this is what happens to your water heater, guys. I was saying water heater just now, right? Okay, water heater. So if you go home later, you look at your water heater. You go and look at your water heater. Do you see this button? Can you see there's a button there? Can you say it says there ELCB checker? Is your water heater like this? This is exactly my water heater. All right, my house water heater looks like this one. Okay, anyway, so can you see the light up there? That's ELCB. When you switch on your water heater, and when you start showering, when you start to shower, the ELCB light will go on. There's a yellow color light at the ELCB there. And then when you press that ELCB checker, something from you will hear something coming out one. And then after the tuck sound, the ELCB light will go off. The water heater will cut off. So what is this ELCB? This ELCB is to break the circuit in case there's a leakage. All right, you might say, hey sir, then just now our home unit here already got ELCB Why is there another ELCB at your water heater Because water heater is very dangerous. You have electric and water at the same place. Can you see how dangerous they are? All right, because something like this really happened. Okay, something like this really happened. A few years back, there was this girl. Okay, there was this girl. I think she was in Ipoh or something. All right, your water heater doesn't work. Doesn't work. That means when you press it, the thing still continue. Huh? Hey, guys, serious. If you press your ELCB checker, if your water heater still continues to heat water, please change it. I'm not even joking, because okay, I was just going to say this story. This girl, okay, it was few years ago in the news. Okay, it was on the news. She shower. Can ELCB break before you press? If there's a leakage, lor. If there's a leakage, lor. So what happened to this girl? She was showering halfway, and because her water heater is already very old, her water heater is like 10 something years old. All right, and she didn't know that the ELCB broken. She didn't know that the ELCB is broken. And then when she shower halfway, okay, what are the chances? Her water heater got a shortage. Okay, her water heater got leakage. All right, and she got electrocuted to death in her shower. Okay, because your body is full of water. So when the leakage comes, you will be shocked throughout your body. You will die. All right, so don't play, man. If your ELCB is broken, please change this, or you can change the whole water heater. Guys, a water heater, yeah, I know it's expensive. Okay, 1,000 something, your life is priceless. So don't joke around. Okay, how do you know whether it's broken? Good question, Ashwini. That's why there's a button here. Can you see the button? It's called ELCB checker. When you press it, when you press the button, you will, like I said, you will hear a tuck sound, and your water heater will cut off. The light will cut off, and then you will have no more hot water. If that happens, that means your ELCB is normal. That means your ELCB is normal. Hey, I do this all the time, because when my wife showers, she use hot water one. Okay, she use hot water. And then when it's my turn to shower, I don't want hot water, and I'm lazy to go out and off the switch, So what do? I just press the ELCB checker. I cut off the water heater electricity, then I shower with cold water. Okay, then won't you have to buy a new checker? No, the checker won't break one. It's the ELCB inside that breaks. It's not the checker that breaks. The checker is just a button to check. All right, guys, no matter how costly your water heater is, it's still not more costly than your life. Okay, the button will rise back up. Yes. Okay, when you press it, you hear the tuck sound, right? And then when you go behind, you push there's a latch one. There's a latch, like your car lock. There's a latch one. You press the latch that up again, you have water supply again. You have your hot water supply again. So go home and check this and see. Later you go shower, you press and see. So Fini ask your dad to change, because this is very dangerous. Okay, I mean the chance of you getting shocked is very low. Very low doesn't mean zero. There is still a very small chance there to kena. So, when it comes to electricity, don't save money, save this kind of money lah. All right. Anyway, guys, I have a curious question. Why do you girls okay, girls here especially why do you girls like to shower with lava one? I don't know. I don't know. Is it true lah? Every girl I ask, my wife included, you guys will turn the knob to the max. Right? Do you guys do that? I was having my class in Eng An that day, because my Eng An physical class, it's all girls. So I asked them, any of you turn your water heater to the max? So everyone raised their hand. I was like, why do you guys shower with lava? Why do you guys shower with lava? Your sister do that. Hey, this annoys me to no end. Every time, after my wife shower, I go inside, because usually I don't check one. Okay, so I just switch it on. I'm like, why is it so hot? Is there a need to do this? Okay, hey, you know how ridiculous is this? You know how ridiculous is this? I was asking this student I was asking her, why do you need to shower so hot? You know what she tell me? You know what she tells me? She say, sir, if I don't shower so hot, later my aircon room very cold. Why not you don't shower so hot and then your aircon don't put so cold? Isn't it solving the problem? Why do you create a problem so that you can solve it? Isn't it stupid? I really cannot understand it. What's with girls and hot water? Why? Hey, you know where I turn to? Halfway is my max already. Anything more than half, I'm like, you know what? Might as well you shower with lava. Okay, might as well you shower with lava. Okay, you girls you guys are Satans only Satan will shower hot because Satan's from hell one so only you guys can shower so hot one. I cannot, I will die Okay, hey, Malaysia is really so hot why would you guys need to shower yourself with hot water? Goodness me. Okay, wash body with warm water then cold water for face and hair. Wow, there's really so many SOP one so many SOP one man. Aiyo. Hey, have you guys seen the meme before? How guys pick a shampoo? It says shampoo. Okay? How girls pick a shampoo? They must be anti-dandruff lah, has don't know what kind of hair smoothing thing lah, vitamin this and that and this and that lah. For guys as long as you can wash your face, can wash your body, if you can wash your car and your floor, even better. One shampoo to wash everything. If we can do it, we would. You see, that's the difference between girls and guys lah. Okay, then hair makes it sick. Okay. Anti-hair fall. Okay, that's cool. Good for you. Okay, good for you. I really don't care. All right, I just take whatever I have. I will just shower with it. Okay, so anyway, coming back to here, right? You see, that's the difference between guys and girls. Okay, you see, for this chapter, I just find this chapter really interesting because it deals with what we see everyday life. But when I teach this chapter to girls, walao you can imagine the boredom. Okay, I'm sure you girls feel bored too. Like, sir, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Right, this is not your stuff. All right, anyway, so this is what happens in your house lah. Okay, really simple so don't forget the CBs you have many CBs here. You have MCBs and you have ELCBs here. Okay, many types of CBs. All right. Okay, I'm like 30 this year. I still giggle at this kind of stupid joke. All right. Okay, CB. All right. Anyway, so I hope you have no question to ask here. Okay, so this is really simple. Okay, anyway, so moving on, let's go to our exercise, shall we? Okay, last week we did not do any exercise. Okay, so let's go back to our page 22. Let's go to our transformer first. All right, so I'm trying to slow things down already lah. Okay, because we have learned almost to the end already. So we'll try to do more exercise for this week and next week. Okay, so let's look at the transformer. So this is question 9. So you have your A, B, and C. I believe you can at least label B and C. So B is the going in, C is the going out. Remember, this is what we call the input. This is what we call the output. Remember? So what is your B? B is your primary coil. Remember? The going in is called primary. So this is called gergelung primer. Okay, gergelung primer. Okay, yes, thank you. All right, and then next you have your secondary coil. This is gergelung sekunder. All right, 1 is going in, 2 is coming out. Okay, and this is just like your Cerny lah, Warner primer, Warner sekunder. Okay, easy stuff. All right, next A. Now, what is your A? What is this thing made of? This is what we call our soft iron core. If you don't know this, is okay. This is not really that important, but it's good to know. It's called teras besi lembut. All right, teras besi lembut. So what is this? What is a soft iron? Soft iron means pure iron. This thing must be made from pure iron. All right, a good quality transformer must be made from soft iron core. Only then they will be efficient. Only then they will work very well. Okay, so what is a transformer? Okay, it is a device. Okay, a device to change voltage. Okay, a device to change voltage. Okay, alat digunakan untuk menukarkan voltage. It changes your voltage. Like I said, your charger has it. Okay, many things in your house have it. So example of your home appliances which uses the following transformer. So step up, it's mostly used by your aircon, okay, air conditioner. PM is called penghawa dingin. All right, any high appliances lah, high voltage appliances like your washing machine, your water heater, they will use a step up transformer. But for step down, it's mostly for small stuff like your phone charger, okay, pengecas telephone, your laptop charger, okay, your PC, okay, your computer uses step down transformer as well. All right, so why is a laminated iron core used in a transformer? Okay, guys, you can ignore this one. Not really important in your exam. It's okay. Okay, so next E. This is so easy lah. So if the number of turns of the primary coil is 100 and the number of turns of secondary coil is 20, calculate the secondary voltage if the primary voltage is 10. Okay, so 100 is your NS because it's number of, NP, okay, number of primary. Okay, like I said, guys, label everything first. You will make your life so much easier. And then the number of turns in the secondary is 20. So 20 is your NS. Okay, NS. They want you to calculate the secondary voltage, which is VS, if the primary voltage is 10. So 10 is your BP. All right. So according to our formula, Vs over Vp equals to Ns over Np. You just sub everything inside, which is Vs over 10 equals to 20 over 100. Hiya, no calculation needed lah. You just cut. Oh, so your Vs is 2 lah. 2V. So obviously this is a step down transformer because you see from 10 to 2. So this is step down. They didn't ask for it lah. I'm just telling you, okay. Transformer injak turun. Okay, step down transformer. So next, question 10. Please do it yourself. This is another transformer question. I'm not going to repeat. Please do it yourself. Okay, so let's go to our question 11. Right, this is our NGN already. Page 23. Okay, guys, if you need me to slow down, let me know. If not, I'll just assume you understand. So, power station. Okay, power station. If you still remember, power station, they use 11 or 25 kilovolt. And your NGN uses 100 something, 132 or 275 or 500 kilovolt. From low to high, so what do you put here? You need a step up transformer. Okay, so you put a step up here. Injak naik to go from high to low from high. Okay, so again, let me repeat. Why do you need such a high voltage for our NGN? Why such a high voltage? This is to reduce wastage, mengurangkan pembaziran. Because if I can transmit at such a high voltage, they can go to your house faster. They can reduce the wastage. So you might say, sir, they cannot transmit 11 or 25,000 to our house, man. Yes, they can. It's just that it's not very efficient. You'll be wasting a lot of electricity as heat. Your cable will get very hot. Okay, so you're wasting electricity. So they do it this way so that there's less wastage. So that's your national grid network. And then it goes to your main sub, okay, your pencawan utama, and then they will arrange where do they go to. Okay, which branch sub to go to. This is what we call a switch zone. Okay, switch zone. If you don't want to learn what is a switch zone, it's okay. Very seldom they will come out. So, and then they will go to your branch sub. Branch sub is around 33,000. Okay, 33,000. So now they need to put a step down. Okay, injak turun. So they step up to transmit, and then when they reach you, they step down again. They step down again because nobody can use this. Nobody can use such a high voltage. This is just for transmission to hantar. when they hantar you the electric, they use such a high one. When they reach you, they don't need so high already. They will just step it back down to here. Your house only uses 240 watt, so no need so high lah. Okay, so anyway, underline the correct answer. So the voltage of the AC is what before it is transmitted through the NGN. So before going to the NGN, which is here, what do? They step up, right? Step up means to increase from 11 or 25,000 to the hundreds of thousands. Okay, so they increase. And then E, the voltage of the AC is highest at the NGN. Like I said, it's highest here. Nothing is higher than NGN already. 500,000 is the highest you go. And then F, the what enables electricity to be transmitted to the branch substation when needed. So that will be your switch zone. All right, the switch zone. Okay, so if you, like I said, if you don't want to know about the switch zone, is okay. This switch zone is to distribute your electricity to you. Okay, it's like a room with a lot of electricity panel. They will know where to go to. Okay, very complicated stuff lah. Okay, I mean, I'm not a TNB engineer. I can't tell you the exact detail. All right, but funny enough, I had a student that today she told me because her father is a TNB engineer. Okay, she actually, because I told her about this transformer thing last week, okay, she actually followed her father to work. She took photos for me. Okay, she's like, hey, sir, this is the transformer. Oh, this is the switch zone. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's my first time seeing it. Okay, because her dad is one of the TNB engineer. Cool, right? I mean, for me, it's cool lah. Okay, for you girls, you're like, okay, whatever, I don't care. Okay, hey, guys, this is the same thing as when you girls talk to us guys about cosmetic. When my wife explains lipstick to me, it's the same story. Like, okay, they look the same. Okay, for me, red is red. But for y'all, apparently it's not the same. Okay, but same goes to this thing lah. So you see, our brain kind of work differently, and not your business. Okay, okay, good story. Okay, anyway, so let's continue with our question 12. Okay, question 12. So name the component in the transmission and distribution. So let's look at A to F. So what is your A? A is power station, obviously. A, power station. This is called station Jana Kuasa. All right, your power station. And then B, from 11 or 25 kilovolt going to 200 something, that is your step up transformer. Okay, injak naik lah. I'm just gonna write it short here, guys. Okay, I'm just trying to save time here. So C, from 200 something, 500 something, back down to 100 something. Obviously, this is a step down. Okay, this is a step down transformer, injak turun. You might say, hey sir, I thought this whole thing is the NGN. Yes, it is. Why inside NGN still need to step down one? Because you see, different zone, they will use different voltage. Some zones they cannot use too high. Like 500, yes, 500 is very good, it's very fast, but it's very dangerous. Okay, so some areas there's people living, okay, you see, some main sub or some NGN, they are very close to residential area, okay, place where people live. So they need to kind of step it down a little bit because high voltage is actually very dangerous. All right, this is one you don't need to know. Okay, so what is D? D is our NGN. National Grid Network, Rangkaian Grid Nasional. Okay, which is the whole network of your country. Like I said, why do you get a blackout yesterday? Okay, I think some of y'all got the blackout yesterday, right? So you get the blackout because there's something wrong at Yongpeng, Johor there. So it affects until KL here. So you see, everything is like linked together. So what is your E? What is E? E is your main substation. You're just gonna write main sub here. Pencawang Utama. Main sub. And then your F is your branch sub, the smaller sub. Branch sub. Pencawang Bahagian. This is the one nearby your house. Okay. What your school science lab, what's up? Your school science lab, what's up? Oh, kena the thing kena the blackout Okay. Hey, you know how serious was it In Cheras even traffic light didn't work. Okay, kelam kabut, man. And then I was at the gym yesterday. Okay, I was at the gym yesterday. I was on a treadmill. I was running on a treadmill. I was running halfway. Suddenly the treadmill stopped, Okay, I almost fell down because the thing suddenly just jam brake like that. I was like, what the hell happened? Okay, and then the mall, I was like, mall no electric. Okay, that's the first time. First time myself seeing there's no electricity in the mall. And then my wife, me and my wife, you know what? Okay, we done since there's no electricity in the gym, so we go home lor. So and then we decide to go to we go to IKEA Cheras to eat. And then when we went to IKEA Cheras, I was like, what's wrong here? Why is it so weird? Okay, because the traffic is like shit, or someone tried the lift. Wow. Okay, so everything is like shit. And then when we go to every restaurant, okay, they told us, oh, sorry, sir, the restaurant is not ready. I was like, what do you mean not ready? Okay, oh, apparently all their cooker, everything couldn't work. Okay, because there's no electricity. Even yes, I heard KLIA has no electricity too. So you imagine how much money is lost there? Imagine how much money is lost. Because you see, when something is offline, all transactions and all business couldn't be done. So electricity is a very important thing. So I think they restore it at around 3 something. They use like around 1 hour to restore the thing. Sunway also know, yeah, I heard that too. So very, very serious. Okay. Okay. Hey, I was just teaching this wow. Hey, yesterday when I heard this thing, I was like, hey, good chance I can go tell my students. I mean, not like I wish this to happen but hey, it's a very good opportunity for me to tell you. That's what happens when you kacau the NGN. That's what happens when you kacau the NGN. Okay, so next time you want to be, you aspire to be Gru you know who's Gru? You go watch Despicable Me you go watch Minion You want to be like Gru you want to be the best villain ever what do? You bomb the NGN. You bomb the NGN, the whole country will have no electricity. See, you are the best villain ever. Okay, and then if you are the not so aspiring villain so what do? You bomb the main sub. Okay, you bomb the main sub. So only one area will have no electricity. If you are the really lousy terrorist, you're like, I don't want to bomb so many things. Okay, so you bomb the branch sub. So one taman will have no electricity. You are like the lousiest villain ever. Okay, you get the point. Right. If you use shrink ray and shrink the NGN, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Vector will get there before you. Oh gosh, how long is the movie already? How about bombing the power station? Hey, you bomb power station, no use one. You have like so many other power stations. So bomb the NGN, you see? Okay, you think terrorists no need to use brain one? You see? So anyway, what is this now? What is this now? Terrorist 101. Okay, so terrorism 101. Okay, so answer the following question based on diagram 1. Based on diagram 1, B and C are two types of transformer. State the difference between B and C. Guys, do you need me to tell the difference between step up and step down? Please try this yourself, okay? Step up is to increase the voltage, meningkatkan voltan. C is to reduce the voltage, menurunkan voltan. What else? For step up, output is higher than input. Okay, for step down, input is higher than output. So many things you can write, okay? Please do it yourself, okay? I'm not going to repeat here already. So C, the national grid network is a network of cables. Explain 3 advantages. Okay, so what's the good thing about NGN? Okay, what's the good thing about NGN? Like I said, number 1, first thing, NGN is to make sure there is a continuous supply of electricity. If you want to complete the sentence, untuk memastikan bekalan berterusan. Okay, bekalan berterusan. That means there's continuous supply to your house. Like I said, if there's one power station down, you still have electricity going on. So that's the one of the main advantage of a national grid network. Second thing, you can supply electricity according to usage or demand. Alright, membekalkan elektrik mengikuti keperluan. Alright, so see how much you need and GN will give it to you. So this few weeks is a very good example. You remember a few weeks ago, when the weather is like really stupid freaking hot, you switch on your aircon every night, isn't it? So you see everyone in your taman, they switch on aircon, so NGN has to give you more power, right? And then this week, wow, this week is the best ever, raining every day, right? So even at night, maybe you switch on your aircon few hours, you can switch it off already. So there's less usage already. So NGN can cut off they can pull back the supply. They don't give you so much electricity. So everything is according to what you need, lah. All right. So I believe this point in the notes they give it in 2 points. Okay, they give it in 2 points. That's why they want you to write 3. If you look at here, are there excess electrical energy? If you need more, they give you more. All right. Low electricity, some they are close, so less they will give you less. Things like that. So I think these belong to 1 point. So I'm just going to give you 2 points here, Okay, 2 is enough. All right. So D. Why the electricity in national grid is a very high voltage? Like I said, why do you need 500,000? 11,000 cannot, man. This is to reduce wastage. Okay, untuk mengurangkan pembaziran. Okay, mengurangkan pembaziran. Okay, to reduce your wastage so that you don't waste money generating electricity for nothing. So E, what is the value of voltage supplied to your house? That's 240, like I told you. Why do we need to decrease the voltage before it's applied to our home? Okay, because the NGN voltage is too high. Okay, terlalu tinggi. I cannot supply 500,000 to your house. Okay, your house will explode. So G, what is the effect if our place is nearer with the pylon? As I said last week, some people they believe if you live nearby this thing, you're going to do what? You're going to get what? You're going to get cancer. Yeah, won't happen one Won't happen one It's just bad feng shui lah. Okay, like I said Chinese buy house they don't like all these things standing in front of them one. Okay, I even heard some people they are so pantang even right opposite the substation they are not okay already. You know your taman there has one branch substation one, right? If they live opposite there, they're like, oh, I don't want to buy this house. Okay, because no good feng shui. Hello, it's just a substation. Adoy. You believe me lah. If your house is nearby substation or if it's opposite substation your house price will be lower one. People come to see your house, they'll say, oh, your house next to substation, I will reduce your house price. Stupid enough, I tell you. Or you live near there. Yeah, nothing wrong one. Okay, it's just people making all kinds of fuss. I mean, you have a house to live, you should go already lah. Right. Okay, anyway, let's go to question, let's skip 13. Okay, guys, question 13 has a problem. I'm going to skip question 13. Okay, let's go to question 14. Question 13 is a bit confusing here. So I'm going to skip this. This is the book problem. Okay, the book problem. So let's go to question 14. So as you can see, there's a live wire and neutral wire here. This is your main fuse. This is your meter. So name the component. So what breaks the current supply when excessive current flows through it? What is the safety thing to save you? You can be the main switch, the main fuse, or your CBs. This thing or this thing, they will cut off the supply when there's too much. So you can write either one. Both of these, they do the same function. It's just that this one you have to replace. This one is, you can push them back. So flow electrical current at 240 from main sub to your house. From the substation to your house, which wire is this? This is your live wire. Okay, lita hidup. Because going to your house, Okay, going to your house, Measure or record the unit of electrical energy, that will be your meter. Like I said, this measures how much electricity you use, and they will charge you according to this. Okay, next week I teach you how to calculate your electricity bill. Okay, so D, controls the supply of current to all parts of the circuit in the house. So control the current. So who controls the current? Main switch. So this is the main thing you switch off lah. Okay, the main switch. So when there's too much electricity, let's say there's lightning, this is the thing that will flick off. When you switch off this thing, your whole house will have no electricity. So that's the main switch. So E, flow the current from house to substation. This is going out. So this is your neutral wire. Okay, LiPa neutral. And then F, connects electrical appliances directly to earth. So what connects to your earth? That would be your earth wire. Like I said, this earth wire is to take anything extra and flow it to the ground so that you don't get shocked. All right, so anyway, guys, I think that would be it for today. Next week, I shall continue with the exercise. And if we have the time, we shall finish this chapter. I don't think I can finish this next chapter next week. I'll try to, okay, but maybe we need like 2 more weeks there. Okay, today is your last lesson. Why? Oh, last lesson. Why leh? Why leh? Okay, so okay then. Oh, okay then. I shall see you when I have a chance to see you lah. Okay, so guys, thanks for coming. I shall see you guys the same time next week. Okay, so have a happy Thursday. I will see you again. All right, so take care. Good night. See you. Bye bye.